Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Shane McClanahan. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The wind and the pitch. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. One up, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Left-hand batter waits. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Aaron Judge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Cody Bellinger. Hit in the air, left field. Palacios brings it in, and that is that. The Yanks leave 1. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, and starting in this one, Garrett Cole.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Cole, in his 12th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
Ball 1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, but that rolls foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. Cole, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
This one popped up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Caminero.
Two down, bases empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two outs, bases empty. That's off the mark. 2-2. And that skips into there. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Now one missed. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. McClanahan back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position headed towards the corner? That one hops against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wells will hit next. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Let's go, Shane.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. It's going to fall for a hit, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And a strike. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. On the ground to first, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. Back to first, but he beats it. And a run comes across.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Ball two.
That one misses. Ball two.
2 balls, 1
Man
strike.
at first, one away. That one finds the corner, and now 2-2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Goldie off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Ball inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Danny Jansen.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Goldie takes it to the bag. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Jonathan.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Let's go, Jonathan. Let's go, Rays.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And misses inside.
Ball, that's inside.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 1 out, bases empty. That one ripped left field, ranging back. And it's off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Hard hit, knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
The left fielder, Ricky Palacios.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Stays alive. Blows Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head on now to the top of the third. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe.
Here we go, Ray.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
There's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Reached on an infield single his first time. Edge in his zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start
Now
this
batting,
inning, but no
right
trouble
fielder,
so
Aaron
far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And Judge spoils that one. And Judge takes the strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And
One
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
That missed
Two
by a
balls,
lot.
2
And
strikes.
that's ball 2. Fastball is outside. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So the Yanks go in order. They lead it 1-0. Back now in
And
Tampa
leading
Bay
up for the
as we
Rays,
go
the
to the
center
last
fielder,
of the third.
Johnny.
And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. And there's a foul ball. Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Down.
And that's outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one ripped, and it stays fair.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad
The
jump.
batter,
Those
number
small
8,
moments can be costly.
second baseman, Brandon Wow.
Man at first with one gone. Lau at the plate. He's 0 for 1. High chopper to third. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. Yankees 1. The Rays nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Cody Bellinger. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Good hitters count the 2-0. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Doubled his first time. There's a strike. This one high in the air to left center. DeLuca under it. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Check swing, called strike. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting
right
them away at the
fielder,
plate.
number
Once you're
15.
ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Lowe. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this
Ball
one.
one's the
First
count.
pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Danny Jansen to hit here. Grounded out his first time. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Doubled his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Raised down by a run. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
In the dirt. Low on at second with 2 down. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Yankees,
Ready
the
now
first
for the
baseman,
5th inning.
Paul
And here's the first
Goldschmidt.
baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. McClanahan back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
On a line out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch
that's
downstairs, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. Next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's ball 4.
Nope.
Tried another
Ball 4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box.
Now
You can
batting,
see it right
third
there with
baseman,
such tight plate
Oswaldo
discipline.
And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. Misses again, 5 in a row. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the batting order turns over, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's the strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Dominguez at second. Cabrera on at first with 2 down. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Jose Caballero. And that one fouled off. Out to center. Bellinger sizing it up. And it's caught for the out.
The left fielder, number 1.
Richie Palacios getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. That misses. 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Flied to right his first time. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's the strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. Down in order, go the Rays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning at the plate. Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. And another ball. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Too low, and it's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. That's off the inside corner. And the count is 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. Good job to fight that one off. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Shane McClanahan done for the day, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Drew Rasmussen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 1 for 2. And that one lifted in the air center field. DeLuca makes the play, and that'll do it. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, and here is Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone. And I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there. And he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
Lau up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The Rays down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle, Volpe. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Junior
Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He is struck out and he is walked. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
So 2 down, Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Caminero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now 2-1. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the
Now
phrase
batting,
short
catcher,
to it, long
Eddie.
through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Jansen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Weaver getting loose as well. Two on, 2 outs. There's a strike.
Dude, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Way high. That misses. Full count now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Rasmussen in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta appears to be getting loose. Clevenger getting cranked up as well. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now a fly ball to right center. DeLuca sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Oswaldo.
Now a chance for Oswaldo Cabrera. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
On the ground,
Foul.
right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's down and away. That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing.
Now pitching for New
We're
York.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
63.
7th. Fernando Cruz.
Fernando.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Rays, the
Well,
designated hitter,
one-run game,
Jonathan
and now the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And that misses. Ball one. Out there to center, Bellinger in a full sprint, pulls up and it drops for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
No outs, runner at first. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. That one's upstairs, ball one. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone.
The
Definitely a
left
hittable
fielder,
pitch,
number
but coming off the
Ricky.
fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to
Palacios.
recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. The tag, and got him at second.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Rays held in check here. They still trail 1-0. Back now in
Leading
Tampa
off the
Bay.
game,
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Volpe.
Rasmussen back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Check swing. No appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Volpe aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. He was late. And now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Runner at first with no outs here. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Aaron Judge at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Throws to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Luke Weaver.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And leading up for
1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. In for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And that's 1 away.
The first baseman,
as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Diaz can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one to first, but it kicks foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Now he breaks his bat. Chisholm tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lau in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. In the air on the infield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Well, one-run game. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Number 70 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Number 48 warming up as well. Going to count 1-2. Tapped in front of the plate. Over to Diaz, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo
Stanton at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Over to Diaz, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one in there across the letters. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Williams.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. First pitch just misses. One-run game, bottom 9. That catches the corner. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, at this point in the ball game, you're counting outs, and that's a great diving stop to keep the tying run off base. It's the little things that add up to a big W at the end.
He's 2 outs away. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tie it up. It's 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Danny Jansen digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Jonathan Aranda.
Fought off foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it for the K. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're in extras here, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Diaz moves under it. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
1-1.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swung on and fouled off, and he'll need a new bat. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Not close with that one. Ball three. Oswaldo Cabrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Two on, one out. On the corner for a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. A massive home run. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Clevenger out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 70.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes ball one. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sulser also getting ready. Yankees up by 3. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Now one missed. First and second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. Fastball for a strike at 95. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees 4, the Rays 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And there's a ball.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
The left fielder.
Now up for
#1,
Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios.
Palacios.
the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
One out and a runner at second. Check swing, called strike. Up and in, 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Center field, Bellinger. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
So it's their last chance in this one. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him, and that'll do it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.